sporty nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Undead Unluck chapters 53 and 54. So last chapter we beat Autumn and got the conclusion of Akira's story, at least for now anyway. Because when Akira's artifact broke, disappeared. Do I think Akira gonna come back at some point? I honestly don't know. I kind of hope not, because it would mean like everything that just happened here would lose its impact, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's get to chapter 53 first, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter, chapter 53 is titled, Have Any Black Tea? Thanks, my body isn't moving quite right. Andy, look at that! Autumn is disappearing. Yeah, 'cause it lost its core. The 6 of us came, out on top. Yeah! I love Rip so much. That's one thing I gotta say, is I love that Akira's favorite character is Rip. And that makes me happy, because Rip is my favorite character. And I love how Rip is becoming the hero. I fucking love it so much. Yeah, I guess we did. Lila, collect the soul caliber. Mr. Rip, what? We're taking the artifact. Thank you very much, for working together with us. I doubt the 2 of us could have done it alone. Even when it looked like Andy and I were in serious trouble, you came to our rescue. We were perfectly in sync too. That proves we should be working together in Unluck. We can't work together. Ugh! I want Arc. Dude, you heard what Akira said! You can't use ARC! Helping you would mean joining Union, right? No! You can imagine how that'd turn out. My plot would get uncovered by injustice. Besides, Wheeze is keeping ARC all for herself. Dude, Wheeze would give you ARC? She wants to die anyway! After God is destroyed, you can have ARC! Besides, Wheeze is keeping ARC all for herself. The fact that none of the other Union members knew about ARC is proof enough. I have no choice but to steal it from under her by force. This person must be very important to you. Yeah, they're my everything. Big sissy? Oh, are you sure about letting us have Autumn? Won't you get in trouble? I'll probably get an earful for letting Sean get killed, but it's whatever. After all, I ended up owing you guys. I'm sorry for stealing your gun, Agoo. No, I'm sorry for hitting you, Agoo. Here, this too, I gathered what I could. This is Sensei's. I'm telling you, that artifact is gonna get repaired, and Sensei gonna come back. Undead. Who was he? Who was Ano? I'm guessing a negator. Unknown. A self-targeting compulsory type of that. I see. I hope we meet again. Yeah. Bye-bye, Anagoo, Punko. Bye-bye, Anagoo, to you too. They're still waving, I think. Bye. Bye. Oof. Fuko is just done. Oh, welcome to the party. Guessing your body hasn't caught up with all that growing you did in the book. A lot of time passed in there. You did good sticking it out. It was no big deal. It was only about 10 years after all. Hey, Wheeze, it's me. We've captured Autumn. Ano-un literally went up in smoke. Sorry about that. I see. No need to apologize. Good work. So long as we know that the future isn't set in stone, that's all we need. Yep. Also, I think I know how he acquired his info about the past and future. On a quest a few decades ago, we captured the UMA information. What? The reward was to bestow information of the past and future to one currently existing artifact once and only once. I presume that artifact was the pen that Ano used. He acquired the information once he touched it. However, in an attempt to keep their fun alive, God intervened and turned him into unknown to try to keep the winning info locked away. Makes sense. Seems like something God would cook up. Yeah. But he didn't let God stop him. He wrestled his own ability and led us in the right direction. For his courage and attitude toward life, I pay him my most sincere respect. This is what God don't get. Maybe even God understands it too. Because the thing is God is always testing humanity. Here's the thing, God is testing humanity constantly. God is not going to let humanity get the answers so easily. Nah, hell no. That's why God gave Akira the pen and made Akira unknown. So that Akira can find a creative way to get the answers. And to show that the future isn't set in stone. Which is pretty goddamn creative if you ask me. And you two did a fine job coming back alive. Especially you, Aw. Is Fuko asleep? Oh yeah, she's on top of me, passed out from exhaustion. Passed out from exhaustion on top of you? So, what's the plan for us now? Yes, plan, right. I want you two to head off to Taiwan. There you'll find Summer. I believe we can overcome them if we concentrate our forces. Roger that. Woo! Shen, are you awake? Yes, ma'am. I love Shen so much. Andy and Fuko will be here soon. I'm leaving you in charge until Andy arrives. Huh? Where might you be off to? Me? To visit a friend. It's gonna be interesting. It seems they've captured Autumn, but given the Corps to Union, they also let Sean die. They're a tad out of line, don't you think? Their great abilities shouldn't give them a free pass to. They provided us with info. Undead and Unluck have evolved, especially Unluck. She possesses a power that can reach God, correct? So you were here after all. Have any black tea, Billy? Sorry, I'm a coffee guy. Woo! This is gonna be good. Let's go. And this chapter is titled Hope. Yoshifumi, and I'm gonna say this. I love what Yoshifumi is doing. This is very, very smart. Anyway, let's go here. Love this cover page. Oh my god. But oh god, have any black tea? Have any black tea, Billy? Sorry, I'm a coffee guy. Tella, give me some space. Are you sure about this? She's highly capable, isn't she? You'll just get used by her on justice. Yes, sir. A companion from your mercenary days? Yeah, he was our radio man. Good at his job. He followed me without me even asking. He's the first member of Under. I see. How do you know I was here? Right, well, this is where Winter is after all. Woo! Sneaky, but look at that Winter. Gorgeous. I assume Burn is effective against Winter, therefore you could kill Winter anytime you like. Back then you prioritized Arc over the reward. However, will be the first to secure Arc. That made your next move clear. All you would need to do is keep watch here. To ensure Winter is the last remaining Uma in her conquest of the Four Seasons. Winter would be your hostage. Sneaky. And in the end, you'd propose this deal. If I go ahead and kill Winter, you guys won't be able to get the reward since you don't have the round table. If you want the reward, trade the Arc for the round table. Sounds about right? If you're here after figuring all that out, then that must mean you're here to trade. No, not quite. I've come to talk. Will you join forces with us once more? You think that's possible now? We have the same goals. I'm sure we could work out a compromise somehow. The reward is absolutely essential to you and me, since all of the artifacts gained as rewards are weapons crafted by God to defeat God. I had a feeling. I had a fucking feeling this was the case. Because why would God give, like, this pen to defeat God? With all the info about all the loops so far, about the story so far. Why have that artifact out? Why? Why? To test humanity. This is all a test by God. All of it. Because God doesn't want, as I said earlier, God is constantly testing humanity. That's what God's doing. God doesn't want to give shit to humanity that easily. God doesn't want to give the earth to humanity that easily. Huh. Gotta earn it. Anyway. That's news to me. I simply assumed we've been battling with tools made by super ancient civilization. Really? Why would these artifacts be made by a super ancient civilization? That don't make sense. So why did you keep this from us? Where did you come to learn that tidbit? It's information I can only gather by writing Ark. However, I couldn't divulge it since I was keeping Ark's existence a secret. You know, you're only piquing my interest in the Ark even more. Quit leaving me hanging and cut to the chase. It's reached its limit. Ark is... Whoa, what? Ark is almost out of energy. Ooh. It might be capable of one more trip back, but it's not guaranteed. The next time we fail, that's it. We lose for good. Ooh. Ark's a one-seater? Yes. And you're not lying? I swear upon all that's just. I could hand Ark over to you, but you'd never be able to reach this stage on your first try. That's what fucking Akira meant! That's gotta be what Akira meant! Seeing how we're at the end of our ropes, I think that the best thing we can do right now is to work together. Why didn't you tell any of us? Don't you think if you hadn't tried to bear this burden alone, things could have turned out different? There was just one person who knew, however. They tried to take my life! Wait, what?! Victor tried to take her life because he didn't want to, who used to deal with that pain, obviously, because they wanted Ark, huh? No, that's not why. Because they had feelings for me. Yep. It was Victor. He tried to stop my loop by force. He said almost the same thing you are now, that I didn't need to bear this on my own any longer. That I should leave it to someone else and rest in peace. It seemed like he didn't want me to suffer for his own sake. But no, it wasn't for his sake. It was for mine. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry! I simply wanted to see the person I love smile! This yin-yang motif, goddammit! I carried everything alone out of guilt, but your betrayal opened my eyes, so I'll tell you everything I can. That is why I've come here. Billy, you might be more qualified to go to the next loop. Your copy ability is more useful than my unjust, but this current loop is valuable. We have someone with the power to kill God who has lived long enough to meet us. Unluck. That girl is our hope. Holy shit, this is goddamn insanity. Will you join us in betting it all on her? I am sure she will negate this accursed fate. That helped explain quite a lot. Damn straight it did. You're right. Now isn't the time for us to be fighting, but Tella, pass me a cube. Yes, sir. Still, are you sure before we fight Winter? I'm sure we can't take the first seat of the Union lightly. Louise, you've always been right, but that's not good enough. We can't join forces. I've determined that's the best way to kill God. And there's no changing my mind. Are you fucking serious? Did you not hear what she just said? Even so, I still believe in you, Billy. What? You're too kind. Woo! Well, Burn, long time no see. Woo! We're going kaiju! This is perfect since all you can do is burn and char. I'll get to teach you about the beauties of spoil. Holy shit, this is gonna be awesome! We'll follow the Union's rules. If you want to raise objections, prove your point with power. Holy shit, this is gonna be epic! Oh my god, this is gonna be so epic! Woo! We're getting a true battle of artifacts! Apocalypse versus Burn? This is gonna gonna be good. I can't wait to see this shit. Whoa, man, Apocalypse Now, baby. I am down. I am down with this. This is gonna be epic as shit. This is gonna be so fucking epic. And I just don't understand. You dumbass! Billy, you are such a fucking dumbass! I don't get it! Did you not understand what Louise just said? She said flat out that Victor tried to do the same thing by force and it fucking failed. You want to do the same goddamn thing knowing it's going to fail. Oh my god, I'm so goddamn lost. Billy's logic. He's a fucking moron. Billy, you are a fucking moron. But I love Louise up in here is great. She is. She basically confirmed everything that Akira said. I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy that we got the confirmation, and it is basically what I thought when, I just covered chapter 53 about the tools or the artifacts that were placed by God were there in order to kill God. But in the case of the pen, basically with the pen, it was to test, in the case of Akira, and Akira got that pen for a reason, and was made invisible for a reason, was to see if Akira could find a way to get the info out there. It was a test to see if the instructions to kill God, in the sense, were if he could get it out there, and he did. He was able to use his creativity, his strength to get it out into the world. And I love this aspect. I love what we're getting here from Yoshifumi. I love that Yoshifumi is saying these artifacts were created by God to kill God, because God is basically testing humanity. And why the loops keep happening is that humanity keeps failing. Humanity keeps on failing. I think this is so beautiful and so brilliant. I'm very curious what you guys think. What I'm really hoping is going to happen is, and this is going to be very interesting, Apocalypse versus Burn is going to definitely prove the point that you can't, and just as we saw in the book with Andy and Victor, that you can't just go use power to solve everything. Nah, you can't. Power, using force alone is not going to solve everything. Nah, you have to unite, and the power of uniting and working together is going to stop this, is going to stop the force. And I really I know it might be a cheesy ass thing. Yes, it can be. But this is not Nakama power. What if Yoshifumi executes this right, like I think it's going to be executed? It's going to show the power of the people. Yes, we're going to see the true power of the people when people from opposite sides come together against a common enemy. The true power of the people are going to, show, it's going to really come out and show that they can take on anything. I really feel like that's what's going to be coming from this manga, and if it's executed correctly, it's going to be fucking powerful as hell, and I am really looking forward to it. And I think in all reality, this manga can do it. And a series that really did it, that I could think of off the top of my head, is Hunter x Hunter in the Chimera Ant arc. Remember, Togashi executed that perfectly. And remember, this manga, the mangaka, was, and let's be real, we've already had arcs that were very Hunter x Hunter-esque, or I should say Hunter x Hunter inspired. And I feel like we're going to be getting some Hunter x Hunter-esque / inspired things going on up in here. I really believe it. And I am 1,000,000,000% okay with it. I think this manga can execute it beautifully. I really believe it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. Are you guys seeing the same thing that I am? And are you excited about this fight between Apocalypse versus Burn / Huiz versus Billy? And are you guys seeing the same thing that I am, which is like this we're getting a yin-yang motif up in here too. We are. That's something that manga's just been doing a lot lately, is a yin-yang motif. We are seeing it in the writing, and we are seeing it in the art. It is just happening. I don't know if mangaka are doing it on purpose or not, if it, tinfoil hat on this one, if it's just a fucking manga conspiracy, and the mangaka are challenging each other to just, like, do a yin-yang motif up in their manga and see if the readers can catch it. I've been catching it! But curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Undead Unluck content. There's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!